Very good morning. Welcome to the Cross-Talk Live again. After the few months, after a few months, we have no Cross-Talk Live. This is the first time with Mr. Kirill Bratchenko, who is the CEO of the BIPLAN Global. Welcome to the Khmer Times Cross-Talk Live. Well, thank you for coming and joining us. We are discussing about your company, your service, your specialized about your company. So before start, I'd like to invite you to tell our audience who you are and how do people know you.
Okay, so my name is Kirill Bratchenko. I came from Ukraine. I've been in Cambodia for the last 13 years. I came here first in 2007.
Right.
I used to work in different telecom companies, and at a certain moment I decided that I see some other opportunities in IT industry.
Right.
And I decided to jump on that, and this is how my journey with BIPLAN started.
Right. So can you tell me exactly what is BIPLAN's Global is all about?
So our company was started in 2012, and it was started by people with some experience in telecom and IT industry like me. So we started really small, like from CCTV, access solutions, some cabling, I did a lot of by myself.
Right.
And then we started to grow and get more grounds with our customers.
Right.
And once we get more ground and more trust and more experience, we start to deliver more and more complicated solutions. We start to develop our team. We start to develop relationship with vendors, and slowly we moved into full-scale system integrator.
Okay. Can you tell me a bit more about the core value of the company and also including the mission and vision of your company?
Well, our main vision was always the same. We want to help our customer to grow. We're trying to approach it from different angle. We're trying to listen to customer problem,
right,
let's say, and then find a solution which can solve that problem.
Okay.
It doesn't mean we have like a fixed set of solutions and we're just trying to sell them. We don't work like that. Sometimes we have to find completely new solution which can solve particular customer problem, because each customer have in general similar problem but still different details. So
right,
we have to customize and tailor-made. So, and once customer grow and our mutual trust will grow because we help them to solve their problems, then we can develop more relationship and we can build more projects. That's our main specialty.
But who are your customer actually?
Well, actually anyone can be our customer in general, but our current main focus is the financial industry. It's a banking, microfinance, insurance. We're also working with a lot of multinational corporations,
right,
and some real estate projects. But if you look around, you can see IT is everywhere. You can see servers, you can see Wi-Fi, you can see network.
Exactly.
So basically anyone can be our customer.
Okay, can you give me an example what specific problem and solution you can provide them?
Okay, for example, let's talk about banks, right?
Right.
It's required by industry standards and also by National Bank of Cambodia to have disaster recovery data center for bank. This is what we can help to build from scratch. We can design, we can make requirements, we can collect requirements, we can design, we can build, we can implement from zero onto turnkey data center, which will follow all the international standards.
Right.
We can provide all the hardware, service, consultancy, post-sale maintenance. This is one of example. There are a lot of, as you can see, there are many mobile applications appearing, digitalization happening.
Right.
All that require infrastructure, because to run a software, you always need the hardware. This is where we shine. This is where we can help our customer to build a backbone, and then they can grow their digital assets.
Right. There's many, of course, there may be more companies similar to your company, to your service. How do you compete, or how do you get the client compared to your competitor? What is your specialized? Why the client really interested in your service?
Well, I will be honest with you. I learned that in Asia, business is very much based on relationship,
right,
which we're trying to build. But we definitely have value over some of our competitors. We're trying to be fast and flexible. I think speed and flexibility is our main main values for customer, because I can see clearly that sometimes in this market the competitors are not fast enough or cannot adjust their proposal for customer, because sometimes customer would say, okay, I mean, I want this one but different color, right? And this is where you can actually change. It doesn't really cost much, but you just have to be open. But many companies don't want to bother themselves, so this is where we can help. Plus, we invest quite a lot in our team education and training. So, in terms of knowledge, our team also can shine. And being a relatively young company, we also can effectively manage our resource. That's why we can offer better price. So
your team is Cambodian, all engineer Cambodian, or
actually in our team there is only one more foreigner except me, and everyone else is Cambodian.
How many people you employ so far?
We have 25 people.
25 people.
Yes.
Are they study in Cambodia or they come from abroad?
No, they okay. Let me think. Few of them studied abroad, but they came back to Cambodia. But most of them are Cambodians, and I can say that we have quite big amount of freshly graduated students who've been our employees and grow together with us. Okay.
Before I go to tell with your company cooperation with Huawei, I'd like to ask you your point of view about the current technology. Is that Cambodia is a country where really need a technology? Because I thought the country is a agricultural based country.
I wouldn't say that, because even agriculture require IT now. You know, what ICT technology brings is effectiveness. So basically, you can do same job but faster and more effective. So your productivity increases as well. And Cambodia, being a developing country, is actually can benefit a lot from ICT, because if you implement it and start to use it now, this is where you can actually grow on it. Other countries might have some kind of legacy old systems which you have to replace. In Cambodia, you don't need to replace. You can build new one, and you can learn from a best practice from around the world. Because as developing country, being agricultural developing country, you can see examples in other countries and just don't make their mistakes and follow just best practice. So I would say, in terms of digital development, Cambodia have a lot of potential. Would
Cambodia existing technology be a hydrant to your growth and your future development?
It, as I already said, it's actually helps a lot that Cambodia doesn't have a lot of old systems, and people quite open-minded, because the Cambodian society is quite young in general. So most of our customer people who we talk to, they're also quite young, open to technologies, using iPhones, iPads, mobile applications, so they can see a value in it. They can see how convenient it is. So we don't have to fight with traditions. We don't have to fight with old systems, old vendors, all forgotten software and hardware.
I'm sure that the many company and even technology or whatever company, restaurant service or whatever, they all are facing with the coronavirus, with the COVID-19. What about your company? Any challenges or?
Of course, we didn't suffer as much as, let's say, hospitality industry, because our business is not built on a daily interaction with the customer. Our business is project based, and project lifespan can be from 2 months until 12 months. But of course, it slowed down quite a lot, because many of our customers, they close the office and they work from home, so we have to shift into online meetings. But let's say not everything can be done online via meeting. You have to still do a site visit. Of course, we also have to take a lot of precautions in our office. We have to invest into safety measures like masks and sanitizers and all that. So yeah, the business definitely slowed down, but not as much as hospitality industry.
In that case, whether your company is able to help or produce any product that can help to cope and helping other company to survive and grow during the COVID-19.
Yeah, we have a couple of solutions which our customers were interested about. Most of them are related to video and teleconferencing, so online collaboration, and we even have a few projects during this coronavirus. So this is how we quickly trying to adapt for the current market situation.
Right. So you may say this could be advantage and also this disadvantage during the COVID-19 problem.
Yes. So we just have to avoid disadvantages and use advantages.
Right. So Cambodian economy remarkable slowdown is really impacted by the coronavirus. What is your opinion on that? How everyone could be survived during this time? Any better idea, any better solution to keep people survive by using kind of technology that you have?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, the technology actually allows you to work more effectively.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably the time when people, before you don't have a demand to work effectively, so your productivity can be on certain level, but at this time you don't have a choice. You either survive or go out of business.
Right.
So I would suspect that more companies will have to increase the productivity of their team, and the technology is one of the way to help it. So technology allows you to do more in the same time with the same people.
Right.
So I hope that this situation will be a stress test for many companies, and they will understand that without implementing modern technologies, they cannot survive in the future.
Right. So just what you mean is technology is very, very important for any country at the moment during the financial crisis,
Yes.
during the economic crisis.
Yes.
So okay. So I want to get specific on your specialized, the BIPLAN Global Specialized. Can you list down 1, 2, 3, 4? What is kind of services that you really specialize on?
Okay, so the main and the first one I mentioned it's data centers. So basically data center and all IT infrastructure related to data center, because you need to build data center and you need to put some hardware there. You need to migrate the old one into new one.
Right.
This is the main specialty. Of course, we do pre-sale service, installation, and after post-sale service, maintenance, and everything. Any other IT infrastructure, let's say if you already have data center but you want to do certain hardware inside, you want to implement certain systems. A lot of banking solutions related to ATM, virtual ATM, smart teller machine, and different solutions which help banks to interact with their customers. Call centers, and so on, so on. So basically, I would say that we can call ourselves a one-stop solution provider. So if you're a financial organization, you mostly can find anything in our portfolio.
Okay. Why is that so important?
One-stop solution?
Yeah, for example, one-stop solution and data center. Why is that important for those companies?
Well, you see, as a customer, you never know because you just use the bank services, but you cannot imagine how much data they have.
Right.
Telecom or banks, they have a lot of data which they store and process every day. They have a lot of core banking software. They have a lot of things. So the data center is the core of their operation. Mostly, every bank in Cambodia have it. Every microfinance have it in a different scale, of course, but they have it. Even if you think of it. I give you an example. Let's say you're talking about apartment building, right?
Right.
An apartment building have Wi-Fi, right?
Right,
For sure,
exactly.
they have CCTV cameras, right? So where does those hardware should be kept? You can say it's a small server room or data center where they keep switches and router and controller and this and that. So even such small as apartment building already should have certain small data center, but bank is much bigger. They have branches, they have ATMs, they have core banking systems, a lot of solutions which require a lot of capacities.
Okay, so you think that every company should have the data center, should be installed data center for their own interest?
Of course, the data center scale can be different, like the big one with many cabinets or just 1 or 2 cabinets.
Right.
Even in my office, we have a cabinet where we keep the hardware, which we use for our operations.
Okay, that's good. So now go back a little bit with your cooperation with the BIPLANs and the Huawei technology in Cambodia about the what we call the Huawei solution roadmap introduction. What is that all about? Why is that important?
Well, Huawei is a leading ICT company, and they developed a lot of experience in technology across the globe.
Right.
And they want to bring all this experience and all this development into Cambodia.
Right.
So, as I mentioned earlier, to use the best practice in Cambodia from other countries.
Right.
And we, together with Huawei, we see a lot of potential in this country because digitalization is coming. Do we want it or not? It's coming, and there is
Right.
no choice we have to follow.
Right.
So that's why we partnership in Huawei back in 2014, and we started from just being authorized partner,
Right.
and we slowly grow into gold partner.
Right.
We are only one in Cambodia. We invested a lot into specific Huawei training,
Right.
making our teams the most trained one.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we are working with Huawei together
Right.
to bring Cambodia into Cambodian company and Cambodia as a country as well to
Right.
to next stage of digital era,
Mm-hmm.
which will come.
Right.
Sooner or later, with or without us, it's happening around us. You can see everyone is with phones, with application,
Right.
everyone moving into app. So that's what we're doing together with Huawei.
Okay. Well, Huawei is quite famous now in Cambodian market. But what about the Samsung or any others, the platform from Korea or from US? Wouldn't you be interested with?
We chose Huawei initially because Huawei actually the only company who have a full-scale office in Cambodia
I see.
with engineers and support.
Right.
Most of other vendors they just have a representative office or
Mhm.
like a sales office, but Huawei actually have a big operations in Cambodia,
Right.
and that's why we focused on them. Of course, we also have other products, but Huawei is our main focus.
Okay. So is that exactly how is that? How the results so far? Well, since 2014, right? So you signed the deal with Huawei in 2014. What is the result so far?
I would say we have a rapid growth on our Huawei projects. We have
Right.
basically from 2014 until now, I can see the team is massively expanded
Right.
because of enterprise business, and we also see a lot of projects, and we see how our team increase. So it's actually growing very fast.
Okay. So beside that, do you have any other project with the Huawei in terms of kind of cooperation?
Well, we are working on a lot of projects right now, and you see, if you look new technologies and new solutions, they emerge every day. So we are always looking forward how we can implement those solutions in Cambodia for benefit of a country and for
Right.
benefit of a companies. So that's why we're doing workshops together with Huawei. We're doing study. We're presenting a different solution to our customers.
Right.
Huawei is also taking a lot of time to work with Cambodian government, as do we. So trying to help actually to country to grow using our technologies and solutions.
Okay. So I think I have the last question, if we could, or you can add another question. Why is actually this is the last question? Why customer should need your service?
Customer, it's okay. I'll put it this way: the customer, why they choose BIPLAN Global, right? Or why they maybe choose another company? Basically, you cannot hide from ICT now. There is no way. You probably have Wi-Fi at your home.
Right.
You go to a restaurant, you have Wi-Fi there, you have servers there. So you can do it by yourself, but your job is you're working in a newspaper. Even
Right.
though you can do IT, it's better if you concentrate on what you're best at. That's where we shine, because we are best at IT, and so we let you do your job, and we can do something for you. So this is why you need us.
Okay. What do you see for the next 5 or 10 years for part of the industry in Cambodia? I'm sure that COVID is going to end one day soon, maybe for some time. But after that, what do you see, what your prediction for Cambodia, very needed industry, how the industry would be?
It's it's always hard to make predictions, but I will try. So we saw the rapid growth for past decade in Cambodia. Cambodia developed very fast, and now it's moving into middle-level income country. And I do believe, considering what happened in the world, I do believe the ICT industry will keep growing, because more and more company will step into digitalization. Now the financial industry leading it, and telecommunication, but I can predict that more and more. You can see, for example, right now due to coronavirus, a lot of delivery companies shine.
Exactly.
Delivery company is application, and application is ICT industry. So this is what's happening. I do believe more and more companies will join this digital train, and then the ICT industry will keep growing.
Okay. One question I want to ask you. I just forget it. Young people, whether young people should focus on ICT rather than marketing, tourism, or other subjects.
They're always good to have a balance. It's not really good when everyone focuses on one, but I can say no matter which industry you go, no matter you go marketing or hospitality, the basic IT knowledge is beneficial, because again, even it can help you to set up small router at home for your own needs. So I would say right now, in the current time, you need to have basic IT knowledge for everyone. Doesn't matter what your career path will be in the future. Basic IT knowledge is
right.
best.
To run the business smoothly, you need a better law and regulation. Do you think that the government provide enough good law and regulation for this kind of the company or this kind of industry?
I can say I see a lot of progress in the Cambodian regulation. I can see a lot of progress in the government services. If I look 8 years back and now, there is huge progress.
Right.
Also, partially thanks to digital era, there is a lot of online services now provided by government, which actually helps us a lot, saves a lot of time, and makes our life easier. So I think government doing a good job, and they need to keep it up, and I do believe it's all will be good.
Okay, now last word, a few words from you to your client and audience. How do you want to tell to audience about your project?
Okay.
How exciting you are with this project?
Yeah, I'm quite excited to be here, and we have. I've been in Cambodia for a long time, and I think I will stay here for some time more. And I hope this coronavirus situation will pass soon, and everyone can go back to normal life. Some companies unfortunately might not survive, but I want everyone to be safe and strong, and let's just grow all together.
Okay, thank you so much for your time,
thank you very
and
much.
thank you for the